Hello, Mr. Obama.
Erazno.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. Obama. Obama. Obama.
I've been good. How have you been?
Very good. I saw the debate with your friend Romney.
Yes, we had a debate yesterday. I hope everybody was watching because it gave you everything you need to know about this election. We need to make sure that we're going forward and creating jobs and helping people and not just helping people at the very top.
Yeah, that was a good debate, Mr. Obama. But right now, there's people from Central America, South America, and from Mexico that are listening to the show, and they want to know, what are you going to do if you stay 4 more years in the White House, Mr. Obama?
Well, I tell you what, Erazno, we've talked before, and the most important thing we can do is make sure that we're putting people back to work. So the housing market is starting to come back, and a lot of Latinos were working in construction. We want to make sure that we're not only building houses, but also taking some of the money we're saving from war to rebuild our roads and our bridges and our schools. That can put a lot of people back to work. We want to make sure that we're continuing to put in place our health care bill that makes sure that everybody who's out there working hard, that they have a chance to get good health care. We want to make sure that we pass comprehensive immigration reform. I've already made sure that our DREAM Act kids, that they don't have to be deported, that they have a chance to stay in this country, but now we need to make sure that we actually sign a DREAM Act and move forward with comprehensive immigration reform. That's something that I'm for, and that's something that Governor Romney is against. And so these are all issues that are very important, and I'm hoping that if we have the Latino community voting in big numbers in this election, then there's no doubt that we can get those things done.
Nice. You like that, guys?
It's nice.
Yeah. Okay,
Vamos, Obama. Very nice.
Vamos. I saw your Spanish commercial.
Not bad, huh?
Very good.
Yeah, but it took me a lot of takes to do that, though. I didn't sound that good on the first try.
But it's good. Your Spanish is better than my English. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Obama, we have a lot of people listening right now in Arizona, and there is the law, SB 70, and we don't like the law. If you stay in the presidency, Mr. Obama, the next 4 years, you're going to do something about that?
Well, as you know, we brought a court case against the Arizona law, and the Supreme Court struck down most of the law. It kept some of the law's provisions in place, but we think that even what's in place is a bad idea. I don't think anybody should be stopped and then asked to show their citizenship, because there are a lot of people here who are citizens, but may not be carrying their papers around. And the whole idea that Governor Romney is talking about of self-deportation and trying to make life harder on people so that they leave, I think is a bad strategy. And, Governor Romney said we should make the Arizona law a model for the nation. I think that's a mistake. I think we have to solve this with a national, comprehensive immigration law, and that's what I'm fighting for.
Crazy Romney, Mr. Obama.
I agree. The Arizona law that's been put in place, I think, is not the right way to go for the country.
It's not, but we can do something about that. That's why you are also promoting the early vote, Mr. Obama. It's going to help Latinos too, the early vote?
Absolutely. If you live in Nevada, you can start voting this Saturday, October 20th. If you live in Colorado, you can start voting on October 22nd. If you live in Florida, you can already vote today. And so what I'm hoping is that everybody who's listening, if you haven't already voted, then you should see, if you live in those states, whether you can go and vote early, because the advantage is that way you don't have to wait for Election Day. You don't have to take time off your job. You don't have to worry about who's going to pick up the kids. You can do it whenever is a good, convenient time for you. And if you need information about how to early vote, you can always go to our website, BarackObama.com.
There's also...
and there's Spanish language version of BarackObama.com on the website.
There is one, VotemosTodos.com.
Yes.
Yes. VotemosTodos.com. Mr. Obama, you came to California the other day, and Cesar Chavez, he's a hero for many field workers. My dad used to work in the fields, and you were with his wife here in California.
Yeah, it was wonderful. opened a national memorial for Cesar Chavez, and this is the first national monument dedicated to the Hispanic American experience, the Mexican American experience. Cesar Chavez was a hero of mine and all that he worked for in terms of migrant workers, and so I had the great honor of being there with his widow, Helen Chavez, and his son, and the farm workers there. And it was a wonderful event, and Cesar Chavez reminds us that sometimes we have to work hard and get involved in order to bring about changes that improve the lives of our children, our grandchildren, and now's the time for us to make sure that we remember that lesson by making sure that we go out to vote in this election.
Yeah, so Mr. Obama, what do you regret the most in the last 4 years? What do you think you did wrong?
Well, there's some things we didn't get done. I wanted to get comprehensive immigration reform done, but the Republicans blocked it and wouldn't vote for the DREAM Act. I think that we could have done even more to put more people back to work. I had a jobs plan that would have hired more teachers and made sure that we were already putting people back to work on construction jobs. The Republicans blocked it. And I believe that you can't think about politics. You've got to think about the people. And that's one of the reasons why I'm fighting so hard in this election, because I want to make sure that after this election is over, we can get those things done.
Nice, Mr. Obama. So, you like the sports, right?
I love sports.
What do you think about your Chicago Bears?
My Chicago Bears are very good.
Very good?
Very good. I think the Chicago Bears might go all the way this year.
No, come on, it's all about the Jets, baby.
Come on, guys, this is the president.
New York Jets.
New York Jets?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
The Raiders.
The New York Jets, I think they just won their first game.
Oh! In
That's
your
it.
face,
book! Hey, one more thing, Mr. Obama. These guys don't believe me that you are my friend, that you talk to me, and these guys always telling me things about our friendship.
Everybody in your office, they're just jealous of you, that's all.
Ven, güeyes, ¿qué les dije?
Erazno, you are the best.
Ya ven, güeyes, ¿qué les dije? They're jealous people. That's it.
All it is.
They are like Romney.
They're like... Well, listen, my friend, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Obama, for taking your time to talk to your friend in Erazno y la Chokolata show and their listeners.
I appreciate you. Make sure to get everybody out there voting.
Yes. All right.
Thank you, Erazno.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.